Breaking news on a Friday, Marshall graduate transfer offensive lineman Cain Madden has announced that he will be taking his talents to South Bend. Notre Dame bringing in Madden will help retool its 2021 offensive line. Madden was a 2020 AP second team All-American and started 31 games for the Thundering Herd, and this will be his sixth year playing football in 2021. He's using the NCAA's COVID-19 blanket waiver that gave all 2020 fall sport athletes an extra season of eligibility, and Madden will be 24 years old when he plays this fall. Madden was superb for Marshall in that 2020 season. In addition to AP recognition, Pro Football Focus named him a first-team All-American at the right guard position and gave him a 93.4 run blocking grade in 2020, which is superb. That mark was nearly 5 points higher than any other football subdivision guard. He allowed no sacks, no hits on the quarterback, and 6 QB pressures in 9 games last season. All but 8 of Madden's 2,139 career snaps have come at the right guard position. He's nicknamed the dump truck, which if you ask me, that's a pretty solid nickname for an offensive lineman. In his time as a starter over his career at Marshall, allowed 2 sacks and 23 total pressures. He came to Marshall as a walk-on in the 2016 recruiting class out of South Webster, Ohio, Minford High School. Madden officially visited both Florida State and Notre Dame this week. Many pundits thought that he was leaning towards the Seminoles after his official visit earlier this week, but this Midwestern native took his official visit to Notre Dame. He was even expected to take more after this Notre Dame visit, but locked things up after his time in South Bend. After a 2020 season in which it was a Joe Moore Award finalist, Notre Dame's offensive line is breaking in 4 new starters. The Irish's 12 scholarship linemen for 2021 have a combined 31 starts, matching Madden's own total. Will be certainly interesting to see what Notre Dame's starting offensive line room looks like. You got to think Notre Dame bringing in Madden as a graduate transfer all but locks in a starting spot for him. He certainly wouldn't come here if he wasn't going to start, but he still has to go out and earn it in fall camp. You got to think that guys like Blake Fisher and Rocco Spindler, a Fisher who worked out at left tackle this spring, and Spindler who mainly worked at left guard, think they are in the mix for potential starting positions. They're going to be battling it out. Guys like Andrew Kristofic, an interior player, he's going to battle for starting position. Quinn Carroll can play tackle or guard. John Dirksen, guard. I think those 3 guys will probably be Madden's main competition, along with Spindler for a starting guard position. Will Jarrett Patterson play guard or tackle? I think it's safe to assume at this point that Zeke Correll has a pretty good shot at starting at center. Josh Lugg seems to be a good possibility for right tackle, maybe even left tackle. As the late, great Loose Emoji said so many times at our blueandgold.com YouTube page, this offensive line for this season is going to be like in a Rubik's Cube, trying to figure it out, not only just this past spring, but into the fall. Madden gives you a veteran presence, but still uncertainty about what this offensive line will look exactly like heading into September 5th when Notre Dame ironically plays Florida State, the other team that Madden was strongly considering, but I still think you have to feel pretty good about the overall talent in that offensive line room. What do you guys think about this edition for Notre Dame? Make sure you let us know in the comments. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you guys and what we're trying to do here at blueandgold.com. Make sure you head to our website for all things Notre Dame football.